Thank you for coming to take our questions
Good to
today.
be here. Thank you.
I've got a question regarding EPA funding and prioritization. I represent the 6th District of Washington State, which is bordered by the Pacific Ocean and Puget Sound, and also includes some of the most pristine natural areas in the country. I want to commend the work of your agency and all of our Federal agencies in the State of Washington for some of the work that's been done to protect our resources, but there's a lot more to be done. Ocean acidification, stormwater runoff, ecosystem restoration are just a few of the issues that we're only beginning to understand, not to mention the effects that these issues have on our marine industries and on the Puget Sound economy. Faced with this task, myself and Representative Denny Heck, along with several of our colleagues, created the Puget Sound Recovery Caucus to gather support and try to figure out what we can do on a Federal level to solve these direct problems that we're facing in the Puget Sound, and also how to be proactive in issues that are just beginning to emerge. With a limited Federal budget and sequestration, receiving funding for these types of vital problems is an uphill battle that we're still climbing, and we need to continue to climb, not just because it affects our environment, but because it affects jobs and our economy. I realize the issues that we face in the Puget Sound are similar to many other issues across the nation, and we want to find ways not only to highlight the Puget Sound, but we want to make progress, get projects off the ground, and fix the problems we need to ensure the vitality of Puget Sound and not just now, but into the future. So first, an invitation, and then a few questions. One, I'd like to invite your partnership with our caucus. I'd love to invite you to meet with our members, and would even love to invite you to come out and meet with the folks who are working on this in our state. And then my questions are, can you give insights into how we can actually make some progress, particularly in light of this budget environment, how we can fast track and give greater priority to regional efforts like this, where the science is clear, the need is clear, and we need to start making some progress?
Well, I do hope that the indiscriminate way that sequestration has impacted all of the agencies is something that is looked at in the upcoming budget discussions, so that everybody can agree in a more sensible and common sense way to make any reductions that are necessary and to implement the budget effectively. I do know that we have folks who are working in this area, and you probably know Dennis McLaren. There is nobody in the world that knows or cares more about the issues that you've just identified than he does. I do think there are ways in which we can work together through a variety of shared technical expertise, as well as potentially grant funding. We work on those issues together. I have an opportunity over the next 3 years to make sure we enhance those partnerships. So I'd be looking forward to it, and we should have a discussion about how best to do it.
Great. Thank you very much, and I yield back.